what am I actually going to do today? I think I might actually have an idea, since with this one, after finishing this yesterday, I was like super proud of how it turned out, but then when I was editing the photo that I was gonna post on Instagram, I noticed that the colors are more pastel than I'd like them to be. I mean, the reason why I mixed these is because I wanted to use these specific colors, but since with this one I diluted them so much with water that they look a lot softer, and I think what I'm gonna do for today is set myself a goal and a challenge to use the inks as is for coloring. Try not to dilute the colors as much. I might still incorporate some lighting effects in this one, but I think the bigger goal is how I'm going to use the inks. So I'm working off this as my reference for the pose, but the exercise that I've given myself for this one is to use a different light source. So I think I'm going to place the light source right here, and it'll be shining down like that. And yeah, let's see if it works. everyone, welcome to Inktober day number 8 here on YouTube, and as you saw before in the previous clips, I mentioned that this is a little exercise that I decided to do to test out whether I've learned something from the studies that I did in the previous days for Inktober. I mean, I didn't really do a whole lot of studies, but I still feel like I should at least figure out where I'm at so that I can see what needs improving, and also so that I can focus on certain areas when I'm doing future studies, because obviously I'm still going to continue doing studies even after Inktober. I might not do it as often as I am doing it right now, but I'll still do it, definitely. There's lots of room for improvement, and that's something that I always strive for. I definitely want to see my art grow, and yeah, with this one, as I mentioned as well, I did use a reference for the pose, just so that I don't have to stress too much on what I'm going to draw. But instead of using the same reference for the lighting, because that photo did have some awesome lighting, I decided to abandon that one and use a different light source so that I can figure out how light works on my own, especially because I feel like in the future, when I incorporate light into the compositions that I make for my future artworks, I might not be able to find specific references for that kind of lighting or for that kind of composition, so I'll have to figure it out on my own. And this is, I guess, me trying to prepare for that, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. But there's definitely room for improvement. I mean, looking at this, I can see that I need some work on how shadows work with perspective, so I might focus on that in the future, but maybe not for Inktober. It depends. I kind of want to have a new goal for the second week, since I've heard lots of other artists talk about personal goals, especially when it comes to Inktober and daily drawing challenges, since it's a repetitive task to draw every day. So if you get bored easily, then this might be the method to keep things fresh, and that's definitely what I'm doing. I'm following their advice, and hopefully it does end up working out. So in the second week, I am focusing on how I can create blurring effects or like bokeh effects with traditional media. I've seen I'll talk about it when the video comes up. So yeah, that's my goal for next week or this week, and I'm quite intimidated, but hopefully Inktober will actually push me to do it, because I've been wanting to do it for a while. It's just that I was scared and I was just putting it off, being lazy. So yeah, and that is pretty much it for this video. I will leave it here. So thank you so much for watching, and like always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also visit my social media links in the description box, and also share this video if you want to. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.